Hey guys, Michelle here with Epicurean Delights, and Mom and I are in the kitchen and we are whipping up recipes for our cookbook. And today we are working on one that is actually one of my childhood favorites, which Grandma made it, but was it a childhood favorite for you too?
I remember, I mean, she made it like when we were, I think the first time I remember her making it was when I was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and the name
it's called it's called Strawberry Yummel, but what did we think it was called?
Well, Yummel.
Oh, Yummel. Yeah. We call it Strawberry Yummel.
And that's because I had Mom's recipe and it looked like it was written Yummel. So we've always called it that. And then I lost her recipe and Googled it, of course, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
And it's Strawberry Yum on the internet.
Is it Strawberry Yummy or Yum? I would think it would be Yummy, and then that's how the E and the L probably look like.
Yeah, I think it was both ways on the internet. Strawberry Yum, Strawberry Yummel. And the way that...
Strawberry Yummy.
Yeah, or Yummy.
We're Yummelicious over here.
Exactly. But those recipes were a bit different than Mom's, because Mom uses real whipped cream, or used.
Yeah, those were like Cool Whip or something.
Yeah, exactly. So hers is by far better.
Yeah, the tradition in our family is, you know, we find recipes that we think we might like, and then we change them.
Exactly, right?
And every person in the family that sort of the recipe gets handed down to changes it. So,
right, exactly.
Which is kind of the premise for our cookbook, which is, you know, here's the key recipe and here's the generational changes between like my mom and me and my cousins.
Exactly.
So this is our version of Strawberry Yummy Yummel.
Yeah. And you will find that it's Yummelicious.
It is Yummelicious. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is not that.
Okay.
We're going to do the
crusty,
the crust.
Crumble.
Yeah.
Okay. Crumble. Do you want me to move places?
Yes. Okay. Please. So I'm going to just do it right over here.
Yeah. So
why not?
I want to be able to see here on this camera. Okay. So let me move all this out of
away. Here.
And then that way
here. Over. So what this is going to be, as I get stuck on the knob there, it's like a crunchy topping, part of the filling, and it's just really, really good. So it's brown sugar and flour.
Are the nuts going into it?
Yeah. Oh. I'll put those in last. I didn't that. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, she's so bossy.
Yeah, she is.
I can't wait till you get butter all over your hands on a napkin.
I'll just wipe your shirt.
That's what you get.
Oh my gosh, Karma. Oh boy. Karma. Love Karma. She's been a good friend of the family.
Okay, so what super high-tech technique are you doing?
So right now, I'm just, and this way it doesn't totally stick on my fingers, the butter.
Because I'm a mess, what do I say? You're not having fun.
Exactly, right? It's sort of like playing in the sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to incorporate this butter into the flour. And we want it like, what is it called?
Like coarsely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, crumble. Mm-hmm.
So if you make a big thing of this and you really like this, my God. You make extra because when I was a kid, I would sneak into the freezer and I would pick the topping off of it. Yeah. And I know Mom always knew when I did that.
Right. Exactly. So, no, I didn't always know when she used to open her Christmas presents.
Boy, here we go. Show and tell.
Yeah.
Sharing time.
Sharing time.
All right.
She would.
So that is great. So what's next?
Okay, next we're going to dump the nuts. There you go, sweetie.
And these are, so we found the least expensive option for a nut combination, and it's like perfectly chopped. Or if you go to the ice cream section, most people would think, oh, let's go to the baking section or to the snack section. But we actually went to where all the ice cream toppings are, and we got a really nice nut topping that's already chopped up like this, and it's a mix of pistachios and macadamia nuts and cashews and hazelnuts and all finely chopped, and we got like, it was way less expensive than just buying, you know.
It was like $1.49 for a cup versus, what was the other way? It was like
$6.99 or something.
Yeah, it was something stupid. Yeah. So, okay, so this, it's kind of like your, almost a pie crust recipe, but what you want is you want it crumbly like this. And then we're just going to spread it out like this so that everything has a chance to brown up. And we're going to bake this at 375 till it's brown. There you go. So there we go.
And do you stir it at any point? Stop and stir?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mom's recipe says stir.
Okay. So we're going to...
that way we'll brown it up.
We'll put that in the oven and then we'll be right back.
Yep. Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. So we've got the crumb mixture. It's baked. It's golden. It looks great. We do have to let it cool though. So now we're going to move on to the filling, which is going to be, we're taking 2 egg whites and a cup of sugar, and we're going to beat the snot out of those. Yeah. I'll move this so I can have full range. We've got our sugar. We've got our 2 egg whites. And now we're going to beat them. Michael Jackson song. Just beat it. Okay. So this nips up.
And while that's beating, can you tell them how you prepared your food?
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me over the mixer? Yeah, it's not loud. Okay, well that's not a problem. Okay, so what I did with this is I put a little bit of butter in the bottom of the pan just so that the wax paper can hold on to it. And then what we're going to do with this is put the stuff, yeah, so the mixture in here, and then it goes in the freezer, and then once it's all done, when you've got the wax paper, you've got these little sides here so that you can get it out of the pan and put it on a serving dish so that it looks beautiful.
So the egg whites, you don't cook those or anything?
Not according to Mom. Okay. It says 2 egg whites and a cup of sugar and milk coffee.
So you could use pasteurized egg whites in the carton.
Probably a better idea. Okay. Back in the olden days, you didn't worry about that stuff. We didn't have, you know, you could leave a turkey out on Thanksgiving on the counter for 4 or 5 days, and you just walk by and get them out. I remember going 4 or 5 days. Seriously? Yeah. I mean, really? Well, do you remember Grandma's house?
With the diamond window?
Yes. And so with a half-wood stove, half electric, and half-wood stove in the kitchen, right?
I don't remember that.
So yeah.
I remember the window.
Yeah. And then in the living room was a gas stove that was probably, I don't know, 3 feet by 3 feet or so, or maybe it wasn't that. It was oil, I think. So that heated the house. And the house was built in the late 1800s, so it was like 1898 it was built. That was the central heat, so in the winter, or say November when it's cooler, you know, it was always cold. So you could leave the turkey out for, I don't know, 2 months and it would be fine. Something like that. So we'll be back, we'll get this beat up, and we'll be good to go. Okay? Okay.
All right, guys, we are back, and Mom has whipped up some egg whites and sugar, and then we've got some whipped cream here. And you're just going to
strawberries. So we're going to dump the strawberries into the sugar and egg whites. And stir them up in there.
Get them all coated.
Yep, get them all coated.
Everybody's in the pool.
Exactly. They're all swimming now. Okay. So then, before we get to that step, let's go ahead and take some of this. Let's go ahead and try it. We want to make sure. Isn't that so good?
You gotta have a whole bowl of that.
Right? So we're going to take, she says, mother says, and, you know, mom's always
My
right.
grandma.
Right. So about half of it, put that in the bottom. That one go to my mouth.
Okay.
She's always worried that I'm going to say something rude.
All right.
Not today, honey. Okay.
Save that for a different day.
Right. Okay. So now we're going to take the whipped cream and we're going to fold it in.
And the full recipe will be in the project
Fold
files. Ugh.
Yeah. It's on the website.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we fold in the whipped cream. Perfect.
Get everything.
I know, right? Especially the whipped cream. We fold it in. So now it's getting really yummy.
It's getting really yummy.
It's so yummy right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See that, Michele?
Yum.
It looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there.
Yeah. Hold it so that we can.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So this we have the whipped cream folded in with the beautifully beaten egg whites.
Now, could you add vanilla to this during the?
Yeah.
I add vanilla.
You want vanilla?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Whoops. Okay. So now we're going to pour it in here.
So you just do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is super easy, super delicious, and refreshing.
It's like no bake ice cream.
Yes. You don't really bake ice cream, do you?
Yeah. Some ice cream bases are start on the stove. Well, you don't bake, but you cook them on the stove.
On the stove, yeah. So there you go. This is looking delicious and nutritious, especially because of the whipped cream. Okay. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
So
if you need it. You're all good?
Yeah. I'll scrape this stuff up. And this part, you know, unlike what my daughter does, doesn't have to be super fancy. I just go bloop, whoops, not like that. And then if you have little kids around, they can lick the spatula. If you don't, the big kids can. So now, final step. You put the nut stuff on, crumb topping, the deliciousness of it all, the yummeliciousness of it all. And you know, the other thing is this part is like, you know, you got to use it all. That's all I'm saying. Because you'll see when after we get it all nice and frozen and we get ready to taste test, you'll see how important it is to have. Okay, so
I like the nuts.
I know they're so good.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. You've got your strawberry yummel. Basic, quick and easy. And yeah, there you go.
Courtesy of my grandma, Betty Crumble.
Yes. Love you, Mom.
Miss you, Grandma.
That's right. Okay.
All right. Well, we hope that we hope that you guys have enjoyed this part of it, and obviously we'll come back in a day to show you after it's been in the freezer for 24 hours.
Yep.
To show you what it looks like in you can watch us eat it. So yeah. So till next time, make it sweet or savory, but always delicious.
That's right. Bye.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so we're back and we have this cute little plate of strawberry yummel here, and you can see we added some little strawberries, but you can see all the fluffiness and the crumbly yumminess on top, and we've gone ahead and of course cut some up, so we're gonna
dive in.
We're gonna eat it in front of you now. Look at that.
So delicious.
Just like childhood.
I was just thinking the same thing, yeah.
Cold because the strawberries are frozen. You get the nuttiness from the
crust.
Yep.
Or the,
yeah,
what would you say, the nut
sundae topping?
Uh-huh.
That's so good.
So good.
It's cold. Yum.
Yummy yummel.
I think
Yummy-alicious.
May not talk with my mouth open. I think we should rename it Yummelicious. Because it is Yummelicious.
Yeah, Yummelicious, absolutely.
The one thing though is you're going to have to make extra.
Oh yeah.
Crust, because if you're like me at 12, you'll pick it off the top. So
exactly.
Make extras for you.
Or at any age, you're going to want to pick it off the top. Yeah.
So make extra because it is always a hit. So
yeah.
Delicious, refreshing, perfect for summertime. Total hit with the kids.
Yeah.
And the kid at heart. So
yes, most definitely.
Yep. So make this
is a total yum.
Let us know what your thoughts are. And yeah, till next time, make it sweet or savory, but always delicious.
Yes.
So dang good. It is good. The whipped cream.